Construction on the museum began about 2 years ago, but the roots of this museum go back at least a century. I'm Scott Stevenson. I'm the Vice President of Collections, Exhibitions, and Programming for the Museum of the American Revolution here in Philadelphia. So we have some 3,000 original objects and works of art in our collection, and it's just taken about a century to get it all together and actually build a building and get this wonderful material out in front of the public. He's been hiding away. This is a terracotta and plaster bust of George Washington. It passed through a number of Philadelphia families. When it was exhibited, it was noted in the press at the time that it was a most excellent likeness. It'll be displayed really for the first time in a couple generations. So when we acquired this English creamware mug celebrating the city of Boston, what's amazing is even after 240, 250 years, you could still smell the remnants of the drinks that had been served in this mug. Rum and sugar. So this is an English horse pistol. They're not particularly fancy or expensive. It's basically a hollow tube, and you remove a ramrod, and you use the ramrod to push that charge down to the bottom. It was owned by Peter Muhlenberg. He raised a regiment known as the 8th Virginia Regiment, served through much of the War of Independence, and treasured these pistols.
We're trying to create a digital petting zoo, if you will. And these are old artifacts, but by using this new photography method, we're able to make them come alive using a motion control system, which allows us to move the camera and also the artifact in tandem.
The Museum of the American Revolution in Philadelphia takes you on a journey through the lead up to the War of Independence and its aftermath, and by the time you exit from these doors, you've learned about the legacy of the American Revolution and the way it's transformed the world. So there'll be a lot of surprises.